introduction on this. So what basically covers what we see the roadmap and the pipelines, etc. Right? So you are from which semester? Sixth. CSC? Great, thank you. So we'll start with the introduction to AI, what basically artificial intelligence means, and then the various technologies through which we achieve this artificial intelligence, right? So what is artificial intelligence? Anybody? Any definition? So I want it to be a little interactive here. I don't want to be like a classroom, like environment.
Things
Right?
that are man-made.
Okay. Anybody else?
Self-thinking machines.
Right.
Self-thinking machines.
Right. Anybody else? Can someone break down two terms for me? Artificial and intelligence. So artificial, as you know, is man-made, as rightly said, and intelligence. What do you mean by intelligence? So why did we need the artificial intelligence on? Right? What is the need for artificial intelligence? So as humans, we have intelligence. What does intelligence basically mean? It means reasoning and the inferring capabilities, right? So basically, we wanted to make our computer systems intelligent. By intelligent, we mean those computers which have the capabilities to reason and which have some logic, which can infer from the knowledge they are having, right? So what I mean by that? The tasks, the problems which need intelligence, which need reasoning, which need decision making. So I want to make computer systems, or you can call them models, you can call them algorithms, right? Anything you can name them. These terms are interchangeably used here, right? So we want to mimic our intelligence, right? We make decisions based on our past experiences, right or wrong? So whatever we have seen, whatever situations we are in from our past, like when we came first on this earth. So whatever our experiences are, that's data in our minds, and we make decisions based on that, right? So that's intelligence, like using the past. That's called a deep learning. So if you have sort of simple problems, we use classical machine learning algorithms for that. And if you have some complex problems to solve, I have a complex problem I want to analyze videos. I want to analyze billions of the data of billions of customers. So that's a relatively a complex problem. And by data, I mean anything, any raw things available on the internet. When you are surfing internet, when you are scrolling Instagram reels, and you are generating data, right? Do you know that?
Yes.
Is that okay? So whenever we are doing anything on internet, whether we are tapping on a link, whether we are clicking on a product, so we are generating data. So that's getting stored somewhere. So if I want to analyze, if suppose Facebook wants to analyze all your activities, it has billions of customers, right? So you want to analyze all the customers, which customer is inclined towards what, right? So I'm inclined towards entertainment only. You are inclined towards online shopping and all. So there are various categories. So they want to analyze the data of billions of customers, right? So that's relatively a complex problem because it's not a structured data here. By structured, what do I mean? When I was talking about a college example, a placement example, I have a simple structured data. By structured, what do I mean? I have some data in tabular form, right? So you know Excel sheets. So I have some suppose data in Excel sheets. I have rows and columns. In columns, I have suppose name, age, CGPA, like past data, whatever data I have about you guys, students, and suppose which students are placed and which have not been placed, right? So I have that data. Anything. Any example? I spoke of Apple and these remote controls. You can speak of something else, so that we can get a clear understanding of how things work. Speak of anything. Nobody is going to judge you guys. Speak up everywhere. So you have to go to the outside world. तो आप लोग यहाँ पे नहीं रहने वाले. Speak up, whether it's right or wrong. I'm not giving you marks. Nobody is giving you marks here. So speak up. It's the biggest art. If you want to survive in this world, you need to speak up. You need to present yourself. That's important. So these technical skills are important, of course, but they don't make the majority of you guys. What makes the majority of yourself, your personality, is your being able to present yourself, right? Being able to speak up in front of everyone. So that's the important skill. So speak up any example. You have come across thousands of examples. Like this is a problem, we want to do it We used to do it with traditional machine-based programming. Now we want to do it with machine learning. If you can see some problem around it. Anybody? Anything? Anything? Everything is achievable, right? Everything is doable. So let's go to some examples in the coming slides. Okay. Make your minds open, right? So this is not a classroom. Be open towards everything. Ask questions and please respond to queries. Okay, so what is deep learning? As I then after this we will talk about some more examples to make things clear. So machine learning is basically, this deep learning is basically the interconnection of neurons basically. So we have a layer of neurons, then we have another layer of neurons, and these neurons have some weights. So these weights get tweaked. By tweaking I mean change, right? When I feed a data, when I feed the image of an apple, so the weights get tweaked as per that. So this is a little bit difficult to understand, but with an idea in your minds, you can learn about this thing in the future. So if I feed it an image, or if I feed it some text data, so or the college placement example that we are speaking of, if we have a salary, suppose the first data point, by data point I will mean the salary of one employee. Or if we talk about the placement example, this one student's data, one particular student's data is one data point, right? I will feed one data point to my algorithm and the weights will tweak accordingly. So when the first model gets initialized, when we create a model, machine learning or deep learning model, the weights are randomly initialized, right? By randomly, that values can be anything. So we don't expect the model to be accurate at first time, right? Initially. So after that, when you feed the data, these weights, whether so you have a problem basically. So you need to solve it. So what will you do? You write a program. So I will say, suppose add 1,000 rupees to those employees who have age greater than 50. So this is based on a condition. So you have some logic in your mind. I will write if salary is age greater than 50, then employee salary is equal to employee salary plus. You have done basic programming, I guess, I assume, right? Have you done some programming? C++, Python, something like that. So you will write some logic. So that is traditional way of programming. What? That is traditional way of programming or classical way of programming. So we used to give our computers the data and the program. What is data here? In case of our example, data is the employee's salary, a list. I have a list of employees and their age with me. So I will feed that into my computer system. I will write a program. So I will hardware everything, right? I will write explicitly every instruction I will write. Okay? Is that clear? So that is the traditional way of programming. But in machine learning, what we do? We will give computers the data, we will give it the output, and we will tell it. If we talk about simply, we will tell it, figure out the program. How data, or we can say like input, how data is transformed into output. How this is a remote control. So are you motivated a little bit? At least some percentage, 10, 20%. Right? So everything is going to be artificial intelligence in the coming years. Nobody is going to ask you like whether you are like doing ASP.NET, PHP or something like that. Of course they are being used. PHP is still being used by Facebook and all. But you guys should be using artificial intelligence to build websites. Right? So every role these days, I mean in the future, like this will be a prerequisite. Artificial intelligence. At least using the tools. You should know how to use the tools. How to customize a GPT. What is a GPT? These are language models, right? So these are large language models, LLMs, we call them LLMs. So they have been trained on a large amount of textual data. If we talk about language models only, we have image models, we have video models, of course. So we call them multimodal models. What? Structure to fit in. I don't have rows and columns. So maybe some data is available in rows and columns and some data is available in textual form, directly in text, right? So that's unstructured data. That is relatively a complex problem, right? In comparison to the earlier problem. And for that we need deep learning algorithms. And what is different in them? So deep learning models mimic or replicate our neural system. So we have neurons in our brains. So we have neural networks there also in deep learning. So I am talking about the basic deep learning models in today's world. It is a little bit advanced, right? If we talk about GPTs and like Llama and Google's Bard and all, if we talk about those language models, it is a little bit different. But essentially they are based on this deep learning concept, right? We have neurons basically, right? So these neurons are interconnected and whatever is placed in them, it's a value, it's a weight, right? So based on those weights, we make decisions, right? So it's little bit complex to understand, but you should have an understanding. The motive of this interaction is just like you should have an understanding of how things work, what are the basic terms, right, used in this artificial intelligence world, right? And then we have another class, data science. If we speak of data science, what is data science? It is combination of these tools, basically ML, deep learning tools, and statistics. Basically, the statistics is the base, right? And again, these are the main terms used in, but these terms may be used interchangeably. Like I can speak of artificial intelligence, like by that I may mean like machine learning and all. By machine learning, I may mean deep learning. These are not important, but you should know the difference between them, right? As computer science students. Features about a student. If I am selecting only 5 features, because I know name is not relevant, right? If I am predicting whether the student will be placed or not, name is not relevant here, right? I am removing name here, right? If I am converting one feature, suppose CGPA to percentage, so I am basically doing feature engineering, and feature engineering is a job. Feature engineering is a domain, right? So everything is a big domain here, right? So you should at least have a bigger picture in your minds. Am I clear? So what is the motto of this presentation? You guys should have a bigger picture in your mind. Don't like think about smaller things. You should have a bigger picture and then get into details about a particular specific field. Like you can only do feature engineering and you can still get a job, right? You can only do data pre-processing and you can still get a job, right? So there are different. You can only do data analysis. You don't have to do machine learning. Just do data analysis with a tool. There are some libraries. Just use some tools and do data analysis and you will get a job, right? So there are a lot of jobs in the coming years. There is only AI. So everything is AI right now. It's not like AI is going to replace us as is being like said by some guys online and all. AI is not going to replace, but we should be updated to use these tools, right or wrong? There is a Dev AI which can create websites from very scratch and it can actually deploy the websites on the internet. Imagine. And if it gets into an error, it actually goes to the very module in which it is getting the error and gets its documentation online from the internet.
I am Mr. Nabdeep from Innovation Education Services Private Limited. Let me tell you about us. We are there about 7 to 8 years back company. We have started from Gurgaon. Now we are in there about 6 to 7 states in India right now. We are in Gurgaon, we are in Noida, we are in Chandigarh, we are in Ranchi, we are in Kolkata, we are in Jammu, we are in Kashmir as well as. जीपीटी का काम मेरे को 7-8-10 साल से चल रहा है. उसके अंदर इतना डेटा है कि अब उसके लिए डिफरेंट तरह की लेयर्स बनाई गई हैं कि उसके डेटा को हैंडल किया जाए. वो बहुत बड़े लेवल पे चल रहा है. थाउजेंड्स एंड थाउजेंड्स ऑफ टन्स ऑफ डेटा समझो. बहुत बड़ा डेटा उसके पास पड़ा हुआ है, तभी भी इतना कुछ चल रहा है. उसके पास इंसान के अलावा सब कुछ पता है उसे कि क्या लिखना है, क्या करना है, कैसे करना है. अब भी डेटा फीड होता जा रहा है डे बाय डे. आप कुछ भी सर्च करते हैं, कुछ भी कर रहे हैं इंटरनेट पे, एनीथिंग यू आर डूइंग, सब डेटा जा रहा है. अगर आप फ्लिपकार्ट पे कभी भी जूता देखते हैं ना, सूट देखते रहते हैं, पैंट देखते हो, उसके दूसरे दिन देख लेना, अपने इंस्टाग्राम खोलोगे, अपना फेसबुक खोलोगे, एड्स आने शुरू हो जाएंगे. योर डेटा, आपका डेटा यूटिलाइज हो रहा है, हर जगह पे हो रहा है, हर कोई कर रहा है, हर कोई वेबसाइट कर रही है. Whether it is Ajio, whether it is Flipkart, whether it is जो मर्जी Amazon हो, even Facebook as well. Facebook पे आप बार-बार कोई रील देख रहे हो, उसके बाद देखना वही रील्स आने लग जाएंगी. 5 बार एक रील देख लेना. किसी क्रिकेट की रील्स देखोगे ना, कभी मैच की रील देखते हो, उसके 10 सेकंड बाद ना बस मैचेस की ही आएंगी, क्रिकेटर्स की ही आएंगी. किसी कोई मतलब जोक्स देख रहे हो, कुछ देख रहे हो, रील देख रहे हो, उसके बाद वही शुरू हो जाए. ये क्यों नहीं पता है, बंदे को इंटरेस्ट इसमें, तो वो ही चीज भेजो. So your data is being utilized each and every second. This is AI. वर्क कर आगे भी करता रहे, क्योंकि डेटा हम यूज करेंगे चीजें डे बाय डे. ये मोबाइल फोन्स क्या बन जाएंगे आपको नहीं पता. एडवांसमेंट आती जाएगी. पहले नोकिया यूज करते थे बटन वाला, अब ये आ गया, चाइनीज फोन आ, ये एडवांसमेंट इतनी बढ़ती जाएगी. आपकी टीवीज इंटरेक्टिव बन चुकी हैं. इवन पहले आप मूवी किस पे देखते थे, दूसरी वाले चैनल्स आते थे. आजकल सारा का सारा आपके इस पे आ चुका है, यूट्यूब पर, नेटफ्लिक्स आ चुका है, टीवी पे सब कुछ चल रहा है. तो ये चलता जाएगा, एडवांसमेंट डे बाय डे आती जाएगी. सो यू हैव टू कोप अप विद दिस टेक्नोलॉजी. अगर आप पीछे बैठे तो पीछे ही रहोगे. याहू खत्म हो चुका है. ऑर्कुट किसी ने यूज किया कभी? बड़े टाइम पहले एक ऑर्कुट चला था, ठीक है, हमने यूज किया होगा, हम क्या देखते थे उस टाइम पे, हमारे टाइम का खत्म हो चुका. क्यों? एडवांसमेंट नहीं कर सके. गूगल अपना सॉरी याहू था, बड़ी अच्छी मेल थी, हम सब ने याहू, इवन सर की तो अभी तक याहू चला रहे हैं, मैं भेजता हूँ सर अभी तक याहू चला रहे हैं, लिटरली बोल रहा हूँ, हमने सब ने यूज किया याहू, याहू वाज वन ऑफ द बेस्ट मेल। हाँ रेडिफ मेल का नाम बहुत बढ़िया सर, रेडिफ मेल बहुत अच्छे लेवल की मेल थी, बट क्या हुआ उनके पास वो पावर नहीं था कि अपने आप को एडवांस कर सकें। सो सिमिलर वे आपके लिए भी है, जितना पीछे रहोगे पिछड़ते ही जाओ, अपने आप को डे बाय डे कभी ना कभी बैठते हो, इंस्टाग्राम यूज करते हो, स्नैपचैट यूज करते हो, फेसबुक यूज करते हो, आधा घंटा, अभी सर ने कितना कुछ बोला, यू विल नॉट नोइंग अबाउट जनरेटिव एआई, आपको कुछ भी नहीं, किसी एक दो को पढ़ा था बस, तो ये चीजें पढ़ो क्योंकि ये आपका काम है। फिर किस बात है कंप्यूटर साइंस के इंजीनियर्स, आपको 10 मिनट का ही काम है यार, एक एप्लीकेशन कुछ इनसाइट्स है किसी के फोन में, इनसाइट ही आती है, एक सिंपल सी ऐप है, वो डाउनलोड कर लो, 2-4 और एप्लीकेशंस हैं अच्छी अच्छी, जिन पे ना डे बाय डे आपको जो कुछ नया ट्रेंड आ रहा है ना कंप्यूटर साइंस में, सब कुछ फीड्स आते हैं, वो फीड्स बस पढ़ने होते हैं। कल को जब क्लास में उस बच्चे को पता आज ये हुआ है, नॉट कि कल सीरियल में क्या हुआ है, कल उस मैच में क्या हुआ आईपीएल के, वो तो चलो वो आज है, वो अपना पैसा लगा के चले जाएंगे, दे आर नॉट गिविंग एनीथिंग, बट यू हैव टू अपडेट योरसेल्फ डे बाय डे। कुछ ऐसी एप्लीकेशन डाउनलोड कर लीजिए, खाली 2 मिनट लगते हैं कुछ चीज पढ़ने में, जो जनरेटिव है क्या है, कुछ भी नहीं, अभी नया आया, आपको पढ़ना है, डेमो नहीं आया, जनरेटिव थोड़ा पुराना हो चुका है, 2 महीने पहले वो, उसके बाद 1 महीने बाद कुछ और। सो एडवांसमेंट जो आ रही है उसके साथ चलते हो, पीछे रहोगे पीछे ही रह जाओगे, ये नॉट गिविंग एनीथिंग। Other than that, coming back to Innovation Education Services, Innovation अभी आपकी ट्रेनिंग्स आने वाली है, वेरी फ्रेंड, तो सिंपल सी बात है, ठीक है, हम ट्रेनिंग्स प्रोवाइड करते हैं, वी आर प्रोवाइडिंग ट्रेनिंग्स, वी आर प्रोवाइडिंग प्रोजेक्ट्स, आपके सीनियर्स इस टाइम हमारे प्रोजेक्ट्स कर रहे हैं, ठीक है, वो हमारे ऑफिस आके करते हैं, यू आर मोस्ट वेलकम टू जॉइन अस, दिस इज जस्ट एन अपॉर्चुनिटी, चॉइस इज ऑल योर्स। सो वी आर इन त्रिपुटा नगर, साइन पैलेस के बिल्कुल साथ में, आप वहाँ पे आ सकते हैं। Coming back to Kashmir, we are in SSM College, we are in IUST, we are in GCT Kashmir as well. And talking about technology, we have been dealing with technology from there about 6 to 7 years. We deal in different technologies, whether it is AI, whether it is ML, whether it is data science, whether it is cloud computing, whether it is cyber security, anything you name, we do it. आप जो कुछ भी बोलोगे, हम हर टेक्नोलॉजी के इस टाइम काम कर रहे हैं। हमारी इस टाइम स्ट्रेंथ नियर अबाउट 100 प्लस हो चुकी है ऑल ओवर इंडिया, डिफरेंट ऑफिसेज हैं, इंस्टीट्यूट्स हैं, एंड YCT के साथ लाइक इट हैज बीन लाइक 4-5 years हम कनेक्टेड हैं बहुत अच्छे से, सर के साथ बहुत अच्छे से, मैम के साथ बहुत अच्छे से, एंड योर सीनियर सुपर
time out and ensuring their presence. I would also like to thank our respected Dean Academics Engineer Dinesh Gupta sir for organizing such events for the betterment and upliftment of students. Thank you.